Hello everybody and welcome to Clan Generator. I've recorded episodes of Clan Generator before, but we are going to be starting with a new clan. And as you can see, I have played around a little bit already. I have Needle Clan and Beam Clan. So I kind of know what I'm doing. However, we are going to do a new clan for this series. I'm going to randomize 3 times, and whatever name it gives me, horrible or great, that's what I'm going to go with. So new clan. Oh, Cruel isn't out yet. Okay, I got excited for a minute. So there's classic mode. This mode is Clan Generator at its most basic. The player will not be expected to manage the minutia of clan life. I don't know if I said that right. We're gonna hope I did. Perfect for a relaxing game session or for focusing on storytelling. With this mode, you are the eye in the sky, watching the clan as the story unfolds. Or there's expanded mode. A more hands-on experience. This mode has everything in classic mode, as well as more management-focused features. New features include illnesses, injuries, and permanent conditions, herb gathering and treatment, ability to choose patrol type. With this mode, you'll be making the important clan life decisions. And then there's Cruel Season. This mode has all of the features of expanded mode, but is significantly more difficult. If you'd like a challenge with a bit of brutality, then this mode is for you. You heard the warnings. A cruel season is coming. Coming soon. So we're going to go with expanded mode. Expanded. Even though I love storytelling, I think expanded would be a lot more interesting. With like having to gather the herbs. Because in classic, I have my favorite clan right now, which is Beam Clan, that I play off camera. That I play in my own free time. And it's in classic mode. And I love it. I love the storytelling. I love like how it works. And I have played around a little bit with expanded mode. And I think that would make for a lot more interesting video, you know? So let's go to the next step. Name your clan. 1, 2, 3, 4. FadingClan. Was that Posse Clan? I don't know what the other one was. But yeah, we have FadingClan. So next up, pick a leader to lead your clan through any obstacle. So there's Primrose Heart, male adult lonesome. There's Elm Strike, female adult thoughtful. There's Alderback, male senior adult careful. We're not going to go with an elder. That's an apprentice. Duskheart, who is female adult empathetic. Hawkfur, who's male adult sneaky. Cricket Fang, who's male senior adult and strange. So we don't have any like candidates that really stand out to me. I'm thinking we're gonna go with Elm Strike as Elm Star because she's thoughtful and I think she would really think about every decision before just going with it. You know? I think she would really like think things through or whatever. So we're gonna grant this cat their 9 lives. Welcome Elm Star. So our deputy, it's not going to be someone who's lonesome. I really want to keep away from senior adults. So that really leaves these 2. We have empathetic and sneaky. I think we're going to go with Duskheart, who's empathetic, who would really show like... Jesus. Okay. Would really show like love and thoughtfulness for the clan and would really like try and be there for every individual cat. So we're gonna choose Duskheart as our deputy. And our medicine cat, I guess our medicine cat could be a senior adult. We don't really have much, we don't have many choices. We have Cricket Fang, who's male senior adult strange. We have Hawkfur, who's male adult sneaky. Alderback, who's male senior adult careful. And Primrose Heart, who's male adult lonesome. I think we're gonna go with strange. This cat will aid the clan. And then we're gonna take all of the apprentices and all the remaining warriors, and that leaves only elders. We have Faithful, Bold, and Bloodthirsty. I think out of them all, we're gonna take Cypress Cloud. Because he's, well, We don't need to take an elder, because an elder is just another mouth to feed. So with that, we're going to start with FadingClan. We'll do 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we're at the beach tidal cave. Alright. Done. And this is everyone. So everyone's in like their dens. So we have Fawn Paw, Cave Paw, and Fly Paw. Hawkfur has Cave Paw, Alderback has Fly Paw, and Duskheart has Fawn Paw. So we're gonna see what everyone thinks of each other, how everyone's doing. Oh, let's read Elmstar's thing. Elmstrike leaves to speak with StarClan. They close their eyes and are immediately surrounded by their loved ones, friends, and clanmates who have passed on. Stars shine throughout their pelts, and their eyes are warm as they greet the new leader. A queen introduces herself as Bushstorm. They softly touch their nose to Elmstrike's head, giving them a life for empathy. An unknown warrior walks towards Elmstrike, stating that their name is Monkey Swoop. They offer a life for confidence. Bristlekit introduces himself and bounds up to the new leader, reaching up on their hind legs to give them a new life for perspective. Curlewfoot stares at their... Curlewfoot states their name and steps forward to give Elmstrike a life for sympathy. Foampaw, an unfamiliar apprentice, stretches up to give a life for honesty. Their eyes glimmer as they wish Elmstrike well and step back for the next cat. Tipspark, an elder, introduces himself and strides forward to give a new life for grace. Swifttail, an unknown warrior, gives a life for instincts. The cat turns around to take their place back in StarClan, leaving room for the next cat to give a life. The next cat is not familiar. They smell of catmint and other herbs and have a noble look to them. The cat tells Elmstrike that their name is Hailthroat. They offer a life for selflessness. Falconstar, one of StarClan's oldest leaders, looks at the new leader with pride. They give a last life, the gift of tireless energy. StarClan hails Elmstrike by their new name, Elmstar, telling them that their old life is no more. They are granted guardianship of FadingClan and are told to use their new power wisely. The group of Starry Cats yells Elmstar's name in support. Elmstar wakes up feeling a new strength within their body and know that they are now ready to lead the clan. Let's go Elmstrike! Or Elmstar! So she's thoughtful and very smart, and her experience is average. Her backstory is a clan founder. She's female adult with pale blue eyes and a smoke pelt. Her fur is long, she doesn't have an accessory, and her parents are unknown. She has 9 lives remaining, and she is the leader. Let's see what she thinks of everyone. Well, let's see what she's doing first. Wants to spend time alone today. Okay. So far she likes everyone. There's not anyone that she dislikes. She doesn't really know Fawnpaw, Cricket Fang, or Flypaw that well, but everyone else she gets along with fairly well. Which is very good for a clan leader. Then we have Duskheart, who's already thinking about when they're going to become the leader and wonders who will give them 9 lives, although I don't believe they will make it long enough. So let's see. Okay, so also doesn't really dislike anyone. Doesn't really know Cricket Fang that well, but the rest is all pretty well. We have Cricket Fang, who plans to go out to gather herbs today. Let's see, your relations. Also gets along with everyone. So far everyone seems to really get along with each other. But there's no, like, romance. Alderback is assigned to a hunting patrol. I will keep that in mind. Oh! Alderback has a little crush on Cricket Fang already. The clan was just made and already a little blossoming romance. Between 2 male cats at that. Primrose Heart is nowhere to be seen around camp. Noted. Noted. Doesn't like Cave Paw. That's good to know. Hawkfur is assigned to the Dawn Patrol tomorrow. Okay. Also seems to get along with everyone. So far Primrose is the only one that has a dislike. We have Fawnpaw, who's making Duskheart laugh, apparently. Whoa! Fawnpaw doesn't like Elmstar, doesn't like Cave Paw, and doesn't like Alderback. Dang. Fawnpaw doesn't like anyone. What about Cave Paw, who's acting angsty? Pretty much the opposite. Oh, doesn't like Primrose. Oh, they really don't get along. Flypaw's wondering if they would be a good swimmer. They get along with everyone. And that is it for the clan. So that's everyone. Let me just make sure. Oh yeah, Star Clan, Shining Fur. I'm not going to mess with them because in the early versions it would crash and I don't want to test if it still will. So, start with a hunting. We're going to take Fawnpaw, Duskheart, and one other. Flypaw, we'll take Alder too. So let's go hunting. As the patrol passes along the sand between the waves and some rock pools, they find one of the oddest things any of them have ever seen. A huge octopus on land. It's clearly trying to head for the ocean. We'll proceed. Fawnpaw pounces, trying to end the weird encounter quickly, but a tentacle grabs them and hauls them closer, revealing a massive hooked beak. With Fawnpaw yowling and wriggling and a complete lack of bones to hold itself up, the octopus only manages to take a small chunk out of them. But it's enough to make the patrol back off. Fawnpaw got beak bite? What is that? What is beak bite? What is beak bite? Okay, cave paw, hawk fur. Go hunting. Smell food lures cave paw into what looks like a tunnel under some recently disturbed sand. Darting through quickly, Crave Paw sees that the lovely smell is too like mush and keeps running. Okay, good. So then we will send Cricket Fang by themselves. The strengthening sun in the sky will bring dandelion plants out, and always the first to take advantage of new leaf those ones. Cricket Fang heads out to look for them. Truly, dandelions are an essential herb to keep in stock, crucial for poisons and stings. The white milk in their roots and stems keeps for a long time and is a potent cure for poison, while their leaves are weaker but fast-acting and can be chewed into poultices. Even the fluffy dandelion heads can be useful as a FadingClan kitten's favorite short-lived toy. Whew! And then these two are going to go on border. There are dark clouds in the horizon, and Elmstar wonders if they should continue. While it's pretty gray up there, the promised rain never comes. Okay, so that's everyone. We're going to skip a moon. Duskheart has gotten a stomachache, and then we had some relationships. You guys can pause it and read it if you want. I'm not going to go through all of this. Honestly, I couldn't be bothered. Fawnpaw is still in the medicine cat den. It's been hurt for 2 moons. It cannot work with this condition. Damn. Beak bite. Okay. So let's see. Elmstar is rethinking their life choices. Well, let me see. We see relations. Still only platonic like, nothing else. I really want Elmstar to find love because I want to see her kids. I really do. Duskheart wants to spend time alone today. Who's also sick. Nothing is really different. Cricket Fang is feeling content. Again, nothing different except maybe a little less dislike for Cave Paw. Oh no, that wasn't you. Alderback regrets not eating the bird on the fresh kill pile. Still has a crush on Cricket Fang, and Cricket Fang does not return the feelings. Primrose Heart is assigned to a hunting patrol. Still doesn't like Cave Paw. Hawkfur is curious about the other clans. No romance. Fawnpaw regrets not eating the bird on the fresh kill pile. Still doesn't like half the clan. Cave Paw's looking forward to today. Still doesn't like Primrose. And Flypaw's eating some fresh kill. Still likes everyone. Okay. So then we'll send Cave Paw and Hawkfur and one other, Cricket Fang. No, not Cricket Fang. Elmstar on hunting. Come across a bird that's occupied staring or scratching at the ground for insects. Your patrol narrowly misses the bird. Damn. Alright, we'll send Flypaw with Alder on border. Flypaw finds a loner who offers their healing skills in exchange for shelter. After hearing more about your clan, the loner politely declines joining. Okay. Herb Gathering will send you alone. Cricket Fang heads out into the territory to stock up on cobwebs, something the clan never seems to have enough of. Tired from caring for their patients around the clock, the only cobwebs Cricket Fang manages to gather are from the cobweb they ran into by accident. Okay, so then we're gonna send these two out on hunting. Send up a mouse. Duskheart locates the mouse and begins to stalk. The mouse nibbles on a seed, unaware of the hunting cat. Duskheart waggles their haunches and leaps, pinning the mouse beneath the paw as they make the killing bite. Nice. Alright, we're gonna skip another moon. Fawn Paw healed. Duskheart is glad that their stomach ache is... Okay, so we just have a ton of heals. So. Good. So here's everyone. Dang. I read these first two. These two are really beefing. Seeing a lot of negative. Okay. So let's see. Elmstar's craving the taste of a shrew. Elmstar really gets along with Alderback. It's not what I expected. Duskheart is sharpening their claws. Doesn't like Cricket Fang. Wow. I don't think I've ever had a medicine cat that wasn't liked. But Cricket Fang is running low on poppy seeds. And now my mom is vacuuming. That's lovely. Cricket Fang still doesn't have any romance for Alderback. Does not return the feelings. I feel really bad for Alderback. Alderback is feeling sassy today. Platonically likes everyone. Primrose thinks that they're going crazy. Still seems to have a relatively good relationship with Alderback after both of them were like beefing. But doesn't like Cave Paw still. Hawkfur is looking around camp. No romance. I'm mostly just looking for romance. The rest of it will kind of like tell itself. But so far I'm not seeing a lot of romance. Fawn Paw is about to become a warrior. So is Cave Paw. Flypaw has another moon. Cave Paw, who's craving the taste of shrew. Just doesn't get along with... Oh, doesn't really have any feelings about Alderback either. Flypaw, how are you doing? No romance. Doesn't really dislike anyone. Has a little bit of dislike for Cave Paw and Fawn Paw, but that's it. So then we'll start sending everyone out. Fawn Paw will go out with Duskheart on training. Duskheart takes them both out to see a big octopus, a patrol spotted in one of the FadingClan's rock pools. Duskheart tries to point out the hooked beak as the octopus lazily waves a tentacle ever so temptingly just under the surface of the water. Fawnpaw flinches backwards as the creature suddenly lunges after a little fish. Once it's disappeared into the suddenly scary beak, the octopus goes back to swaying like a harmless kelp. So that's what got Fawnpaw last time Fawnpaw was on patrol. So considering Duskheart took her out there to see the octopus, that's kind of a dick move. Alright, who are we taking this time? Flypaw and Alderback. We'll send them hunting. As the patrol passes along the sand between the waves and some rock pools, they find one of the oddest things any of them have ever seen. A huge octopus on land. It's clearly trying to head for the ocean. We'll try this again. The patrol pounces in a coordinated strike on the massive potential prey. But this prey has more arms than there are cats, and it takes all their energy to wrestle with the titanically strong long arms. The patrol takes a couple hours to rest afterwards before they try moving it, and and in the end almost lose the octopus's body to the tides. But they got it back to the camp, I think. I think that's a big flex. We'll send Cavepaw and Hawkfur onto border. As your patrol is checking the border lines, they notice that Haze Clan's scent has strayed into their territory. We'll proceed. After poking around a bit, your patrol discovers a Haze Clan apprentice wandering nearby, hopelessly lost. The apprentice is distraught upon discovering that they're on the wrong side of the border, and while Hawkfur understands it was an honest mistake, they still lecture the apprentice on the importance of respecting border lines. I think Hawkfur is definitely like a very positive cat and wouldn't really give you too much of an earful if he like understands. Because I feel like every warrior is there when they're an apprentice, where they like cross over the line and they're like, oh my god, I crossed the line, I'm so sorry. You know? We will take Primrose and Cricket onto Herb. As Cricket Fang pads through FadingClan territory with their entourage, they feel a presence join them. Cricket Fang softly alerts the rest of the patrol of their visitor. With respectful nods, the patrol pauses, tucks their paws together neatly, and sits to converse with the Star Clan cat. And they also gathered Blackberry while they were out. And we'll send Elmstar out hunting. Elmstar heads out to the coast alone, wanting to sink their teeth into some prey and have some time to themselves. Elmstar finds a trapped fish flopping in a tide pool, and they can barely drag the thing back to camp. But by the stars, it's juicy when they sit down to eat it with their clanmates. Purring, they take the opportunity for a small moment of peace, relaxing with their friends. That's cute. Okay. One more moon for this episode. Elmstar rests their muzzle on Fawn Bracken's head and declares him to be a full warrior of FadingClan, honoring their serenity. Elmstar does the same thing for Cavepelt, honoring their independence. And Cavepelt realizes that She-Cat doesn't describe how they feel anymore. Noted. Alright, let's see relationships. I'm just gonna scroll through. You guys can pause it if you want to read it. But I'm not gonna remember all of this. You guys can comment whatever you see. Alright, Elmstar wants to have kids. Like, that isn't sudden, Elmstar. You don't even have any, like, romantic feelings for anyone. Unless you and Alder get together platonically and have kids, which would be cute. I'd be there for that. I'd love that. You guys are, like, platonic. You guys don't have any romance for each other. And Alder likes Cricket. Right? Is it Cricket? I think it's Cricket. Duskheart is exhausted from yesterday's patrol. She doesn't like Cricket. I don't know why no one likes Cricket. Except for Alder. But still no romance. Cricket Fang is chattering at the birds in the trees above. No romance for anyone. He likes Elmstar. Like, platonically. All of this is platonic. He platonically likes everyone. Oh, now that Cavepelt is, like, a warrior, he vibes with them. Are they non-binary? I don't know what that symbol means. I think they're non-binary. But it's blue. Does that symbol mean girl to guy? I don't know. Alderback asks the deputy about sending some more hunting patrols just to be sure. And he still has that crush on Cricket, but is really close with Flypaw. Is that his apprentice? Flypaw, yeah. Oh, shit. He still has a little crush on Cricket Fang. Primrose is fumbling with their words. Do you have a crush on anyone? Is that why you're fumbling with your words? No? Okay. Hawkfur is relaxing in camp. Oh wait, it was Primrose that didn't like Cavepelt. And even now, he's starting to get there with Cavepelt. Hawkfur is relaxing in camp. No romance here. Fawn Bracken is feeling down. Female, patient. No romance. Unless you're waiting on Flypaw. Cavepelt is feeling underappreciated. Trans male. Okay, that's what that means. Doesn't like Primrose, but likes everyone else. Is unsure about Alderback. And then Flypaw spending a considerable amount of time grooming. Doesn't dislike anyone. Alright. We'll send these two out again hunting. Your patrol catches the scent of a fox, but is it red or gray? And is it worth a fight if they encounter it? We do have Great Fighter. So we'll just proceed. Otterback leads the patrol to the end of the scent trail where a gray fox sits grooming its fur in the sunshine. With careful signals, the cats set up an ambush, but the small gray panics beyond anything a cat expected. Anything any cat expected, and it flees, convinced its life is in danger. It bites at Flypaw. Flypaw got scrapes. Down. Okay. So we'll do random 2, Hawk Fur and Cave Pelt. Gonna go out on border. Patrol is checking the border lines, and they hear unmistakable sound of a cat traipsing through clan territory. The patrol follows the sound, ready to confront their intruder. They come upon a large kitty pet that's sniffing around. They begin to approach, but the kitty pet immediately turns on them. Hawkfur doesn't have enough time to move as the kitty pet launches a quick attack. Cave Pelt bats the kitty pet away, and helps Hawkfur back to camp. Hawkfur doesn't have enough time. Damn. Hawkfur got mangled legs? Mangled leg? What? I've never had a kitty pet. I've never had a kitty pet attack Beam Clan. That's crazy. Discard and Elmstar are also going to go on border. Finds a loner who offers their healing skills in exchange for shelter. They decline. Damn. Okay, I'll send you out by yourself. With the full sun of green leaf fueling plant growth everywhere, it's the perfect time to hunt for burdock. Cricketfang heads out to replenish the clan's stocks. The heat of greenleaf has made the burdock plants growing to towering size, with some leaves approaching the length of an adult cat. It's not finding them that's hard, it's trying to carry all the roots back to camp all at once that proves difficult. Alright, and we'll send these two hunting. As the patrol arrives at a beach, they spot 2 legs and their kits lounging around a brightly colored pelt of some kind and smell food scent. The patrol sneaks closer. It seems the 2 legs are eating, though the open beach shore means the cats don't have any chances of stealing a bite. Okay. Alright. With that being said, thank you all for tuning into this episode. And I hope to see you all again in the next episode of FadingClan. Goodbye!